Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches. So I'm a spider, so what? So, in the last episode, Wakamo, having completely no fucking idea what she's doing, decided to follow the vampire girl home and set up shop right outside the town. And now she is God. Clearly, this cannot go badly at all, and it will only go well for her. There certainly aren't any fucking knife ears trying to ruin everything. Not at all. But let's get in here and let's just see what happens. Let's stop wasting time. In 3, 2, 1, and go. I kind of like when we see how she looks from everyone else's perspective. I don't know, it's kind of like a nice, like, juxtaposition with how she sees herself. It's kind of funny. Did she lay eggs in your mouth? Oh, you're so lucky. Oh yeah, and see the fucking... They even did banners of her. That's fucking great. Please, would you eat my baby? You know, just because you were a fucking loser hikikomori in life doesn't mean you've gotta be one now. Jesus Christ. You know what? Maybe she should look into investing into telepathy, because I feel like that would solve a lot of her problems right now. Might not have needed it in Labyrinth, but you're not in the Labyrinth no more, bitch. You've been out of it for weeks now. Like, how many skill points does she have to work with? Oh, fuck, I don't do water, I thought. How many skill points does she have right now? It's like, because I feel like, you know, investing in telepathy might be a good bit right now. And it's clear that she gets it eventually just from, like, the fact that her remnants can do it. And those are only a fraction of her power. You know? God. It would be funny, though, if I was right about Ariel being Wakamo, like, when she originally showed up. But, like, mostly because the body parallel mind is just fucking... You know, just using her as a puppet. Like, using that body as a puppet while pretending to be a minion. Because honestly, that's the best way to become a demon lord. Oh no, I'm just a poor little weak minion, my boss is over there. And then while they're killing, like, the fucking shit tier second in command you've propped up, get the fuck out. Alright, well everyone, it's time for a actively worse episode. Oh boy. Excellent, time to set it on fire. I want them to bamf in and it's on fire. Because her dad's fucking dead. Hell yeah. mean, the real question is, why do the fucking knife ears know about reincarnations? Like, why? I can't believe it. Knife ears being fucking horribly xenophobic and giant assholes? Also, aren't you supposed to be dead, you knife-eared fuck? That is not an answer! That is actively not a fucking answer! Can't just die and be like, oh yeah, nah, there's plenty of ways to get rid of... Fuck off. Damn, it's almost as if they've fucking on side with the demons now. Like, Hugo is working for Ariel, for fuck's sake. Listen, my man, you can't just fucking Gandalf the White your way back in. I've been stashing the rest of your classmates in a fucking tree over here. For just such an occasion. It's almost as if the knife ears are evil. Like, at least they're not immediately believing him. Like, at the very least, right? Like, these guys are smart enough to be like, yeah, no, I don't trust that motherfucker. All I'm gonna say, if the ears are pointy but not floppy, they can't trust them. You can trust a goblin all the time, but you can't trust a knifey. At least you, like, seriously, at least you can pay a goblin, right? Like, you run into a goblin and be like, hey, yo, goblin, I got, like, a nice bag of gold here. You could have this entire bag of gold. If you just guide me through the mountain. An elf, though, can't bribe an elf. By the way, I'm not talking goblins that are goblins. That's an entirely different thing. I mean, like, your classical goblin. Oh, well, once again, you know, that term means different shit depending on where you're from. Oh well. Man, you best hope one of the cultures, one culture is more right than the other. When it comes to mythical animals. They're only victims after I kill them. Nice to see that. Nice to see that, like, the ones the reincarnations that weren't lucky enough to get to go to a noble school, they've just been slaving away on this farm for the last 15 years. I'd probably be pretty pissed at the teacher as well. It's like, you're using us as... you're using us as slave labor, teach. Okay, then, fair enough. Like, seriously, though, like, these kids been having to fucking work away on a farm? While the others, they had to fucking get to live like nobles? Like, holy shit. Yeah, I feel like Oak has been on some shit. I want the farm reincarnation to be like, hey yo, that bitch evil. That bitch evil. That bitch got us working on a farm. What she have you doing? Living in a castle, becoming the next prince. Doing reincarnation eugenics. Let's go. Oh boy. Adventurers. So they wait. So they were doing like cool adventurous shit, and then fucking Oka just went like, "Nah, you don't." Jesus. Damn, it's almost as if she's been lying to you. I mean, also, she follows like a fucking weirdo church that plans on murdering everyone, so I mean, I guess that's valid. Please don't go. This is the closest we'll ever be to a woman. Ah, that's it. So the knife ears just literally just yoinked them. Holy shit. And forced to work a farm. Wow. Never trust an elf. So those two probably had like a really banging life living as adventurers, only to get fucking yoinked. Jesus. Gonna tell you, if I was in this situation, I had a sick ass adventure going on, and some fucking knife ears showed up, I'd be killing on sight with them motherfuckers. Gather me a fucking necklace of knife ears. Go live with the goblins. Imagine if Oka found fucking Wakamo, like, just show up with a fucking big ass Taratect. What? What? Did they explain why they think they have rights to something that lived in a fucking labyrinth? The correct answer. Fuck you. It's a monster and you put a big ass fucking wall around its house. Of course it's gonna smash it if it needs to move. I mean, honestly, let them send an army and have Wakamo just fucking instantly delete it. And I'm here to ruin everything, as knife ears do. I'm here to kidnap your children. He's using appraisal. Run! Run, bitch, run! I mean, it was. Yep, bitch just got appraised. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Not gonna lie, fucking a lot of elves just straight up give me fucking Jimmy Savile vibes, dude. You know what I mean? They posted fucking gods. And she can just come back whenever she wants. I can't believe they posted fucking gods. Holy shit, fuck, my man. Oh my god. Waiting for the bamboozle. You stood in web, you dumb bit. You are a fucking spider. How did you get caught in webs? Oh my god. This fucking Silver Surfer her way through. I feel like at this point, Wakamo should teleport out and try again. Yeah, no, that blurry sensor, honestly, not the biggest fan of that. Oh, it makes it look a lot worse than it is. Oh no. Yeah, I don't like that. That looks gross. I don't like. The power of friendship, even though it's friendship with yourself, will save the day. But what? Is it still the power of friendship if you're just friends with yourself? If you're friends with your fucking disassociative identities? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a big fucking stat list. Doesn't mean you have to talk like a fucking shonen protagonist, Wakamo. Fuck me. Okay, why did she say why, but the subtitle said fucking porque, which is why in Spanish? Can't believe Body Brain's fucking dead. Run! Fucking run! You know what would be absolutely fucking hilarious, but probably isn't what happened? Body Brain just because Ariel is so much smaller than the mother is. Like, she's human sized, right? Like, it would take a lot less time and less, less brains to eat. So Body Brain has just eaten the entirety of Ariel's soul. And is just puppeting her around. And is trying to go back to fucking Wakamo and be like, hey, hello. This is our body now. This is our one. And Wakamo just keeps bamfing around. She's like, okay, she's at that town whose name I've already forgotten. Oh fuck, she's back in the labyrinth. Oh, she's killing mum. All right. Oh, where the fuck she got? Like, that'd be fucking funny. That'd be fucking funny, man. Okay. I mean, that doesn't appear to be what happened, but it'd be funny if it was. Oh, God. Mate, why are your Elder Beasts bad CG? Well, I guess I can see why that guy's modeling was so fucking shit. Because he'll never show up again. Now, I'm sure Body Brain's okay. You know? Just chewing away. Boy. So that was good. That was fun. Okay, so I like this episode quite a bit because it means I was right. Okay, so but yes, so starting out the thing with like Wakamo with the that all the people are worshipping her. That's fun. And the fact that they fucking posted guards, like she's got like a whole ass fucking pagoda to live in, like she's got armed guards, she's got like all this shit, like that's really cool. Like the Wakamo story, while it made up very very little of the episode, it was really kind of fun and I liked it quite a bit. I can't really think of anything I didn't like about it, barring some of the CG looking awful, but I guess kind of have to accept that that's what it's gonna be because of the meta shit. Like, yeah, me repeating myself again and again and again. It's not really worth it. But yeah, so assume that I'm pre-docking off points for that, right? Like, I do like how the Queen Taratect, despite the fact that she's weakened, like still put up a decent bit of a fight, and the magic brains coming back, like the magic brains coming back. I don't know, like it had like a really fun energy to it. Like it really did feel like a riff on, that moment in anime where just like, no, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Like, you guys remember in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, like Duelist Kingdom, when fucking like Pegasus is reading Yugi's mind and he's bouncing between Artem and Yugi and just boom 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 boom. But eventually Yugi gets so tired he fucking passes out and it's just Artem then. And Artem's all alone, he's getting his ass kicked, and at the last minute, fucking like the theme song starts kicking in. Fucking and like all of Yugi's friends, or like his memories of his friends, like start popping up in his mind and fucking just blocking Pegasus's mind reading and shit like that, and Yugi just throws down like fucking Dark Magician or some shit and blows away Relinquished, and it's like, shit, no. Like, it's like, some details may have been incorrect because last time I watched that episode I was 12. It's like it's that fun moment where it's just like you'll oh boy, it's like that fun moment where like the protagonist's friends come back or come in like a non like traditional way, and they combine all their power, and the power of friendship blows up the big villain. Like that's fun. I love that when that shit happens, especially if there's like a reason for it to give such a power boost. Like that's, I live for that shit. And the fact that they just riffed on it here in a really, really fun way. Chef's fucking kiss, man. Chef's fucking kiss. And the whole thing with Ariel is pretty neat. I do want to know what Body Brain's up to. Like, Wakamo's treating her as if she's dead, which probably means that she's still really alive. And also the establishment that having your parallel minds enter someone else and consume their soul grants you power. That bodes well for Wakamo getting a big fucking power increase in the future. But I guess we have to talk about the Hummons now. John Freeman, Saver of Hummons. So, So I really like how okay, so like once again, I really wish we were saving the humans until Wakamo was caught up with them, but I guess we have to deal with that. But as a whole, I don't mind what's going on here. In fact, I really do like the fact that things are getting a little bit more intriguing, and it's not overstaying its welcome. It's not kind of like, shoving itself in as like more important than Wakamo's story. Like it really does feel like a B plot, which is good. That was my biggest fear, was that they wouldn't, that the writer would not believe in Wakamo and basically like relegate her to a B plot, because they'd be like, oh man, the Japanese, you don't want to follow a monster. Oh jeez, it's like, so it is a B plot, and it feels like a B plot, and that's good, because it's basically just discount Dragon Quest at this point. But even though it is discount Dragon Quest, it's still a very enjoyable discount Dragon Quest. The elves being absolute rat fucking bastards. I like that quite a bit. Like I like how it's all I've always had the vibe of like, man, fuck these elves. But that's also because I'm a horrible racist against elves in the first place. Like I just don't like elves in general, right? Like even like fucking Tolkien's elves I don't like. Um and it's in exactly for the reasons why elves are being portrayed as evil here. Like elves, they live forever. They always feel as if they're the smartest people in the room. They have like this. They always have like some sort of like divine fucking right or something. I mean, Tolkien's elves were literally fucking Nephilim. Like, if you look at fucking Tolkien's works, yeah, the elves are literally fucking Nephilim. Like, which I mean makes sense for Tolkien because he was a what's the word? He was like a fucking anthropology professor, and hey, what's the easiest fucking thing to riff on when writing fantasy than Christianity? Um, but like that's kind of been like the fucking placeholder like establishment thing for elves for the last fucking 100 something years. Um, and I do like here how it's like no, the elves have a fucking superiority complex, and I think they're better than everyone. And as a result, they're hoarding the reincarnations, literally kidnapping them off the fucking street and putting them on a farm where they can't do any damage. Like, that's pretty neat, and it does put Oka's whole involvement in the story in a very fun light. Like I'm waiting for the question to be like, oh, at what point were you planning on kidnapping us, Oka? You fucking bitch. Like I like that a lot. Introducing more of the class is something that could go really badly, but it could also go decently well, assuming that they don't bog down the story. Because having like 20 something man fucking supporting cast, that is going to be hard to juggle, especially for a B plot. So I'm expecting a lot of them to fucking die or otherwise become irrelevant. It But like overall, like I do like this so far. Like it is really good. Like we've got the establishment of the elves as bastards. You've got all this. Um, there is some stuff that I don't like, but it's mostly missed opportunities, if that makes sense. Um, the fact that like just about every reincarnation, barring like two or three, is on this farm is a little disappointing because while it's possible that Wakamo will run into them, it's clear that nothing's going to happen to them because they have to wind up on this farm. So that makes it so that Wakamo is likely not going to run into any reincarnations whatsoever, and if she does, it'll be basically irrelevant. It's going to be something that's like, and also the fact that like we're not gonna get any cool stuff from them just in general. Like, imagine if they showed up here and there was like, instead of like the full 20, it was like maybe Katya's maybe some of Katya's friends and some of Faye's friends, you know, and that's it. So you have that moment of like, okay, we're here, we're safe. And there's like 4 other reincarnations here. Maybe don't have them all be humans. Maybe have a couple of them be elves. So eventually you could drive a schism and be like, the ones who are raised with the elves are like, no, you motherfuckers, this has to happen. We have to this is important because there's a greater, like, they bought into the elf bullshit, and them being fucking knife ears, they're going to, like, of course have that, that mentality. Whereas the human ones are like, no, you immortal fucking asshole, we're being kidnapped, you piece of shit. I don't know, you could have like a cool schism there, and then you could have like a kind of like have like the protagonist have to decide like, okay, well, the elves right or the other people right, and some of our friends are elves, so what do we do? Oh shit, oh fuck, like and also you keep it's smaller, and then you can have Wakamo or Shun run into more of their friends, like as they go through doing adventure shit, you know? Like, the fact that 2 of them were fucking, like, adventurers, like, off having a fucking Dungeons and Dragons adventure, and then they get yoinked by elves. That really does feel like a bit of a missed opportunity, and I don't know if I like that. Like, it really feels like the writer went, okay, so this entire class got blew up, and they all got reincarnated, and then they went, oh, fuck, I've got to write reincarnations for, like, 20-something fucking people, don't I? Um, and it's just like, I don't know, if you didn't want to have all 20 fucking people have involvement, then don't reincarnate 20 fucking people or show us them getting fucking murked. One of the two. Don't just squirrel them away to a farm up state, my dude. Holy shit. But like, yeah, like, that's just comes across as a really big missed opportunity. But that's really like the main negative I can come away with this. Like, it's just something that really feels like it should have been really feels like something it should have been thought through more. But I guess that's how it be, I guess. Oh boy. But I think that's really all I gotta say. So let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments, whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something that I forgot to talk about, because that happens sometimes. Oh boy. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below. And if you want, you can also support me on Patreon, which helps out a whole bunch. That's linked down below and on the end card with a list of people to keep the show up and running. You guys are the best. If you want more content from me, then I do try and live stream every single day. If you're watching this the day this goes up, which is September the 8th, I'm going to be playing Psychonauts 2 specifically. And that game's a lot of fun. Just went into Ford's mind. Can't wait to see how fucked up shit we find in there. And I also post anime every single day at around noon. Tomorrow should be Dragon Maid, if I'm not wrong. So, hey, that's good. That's fun. But as always, everybody, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. Most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you a